The Power of How Much We Wanted is the title of a brand new book which was written by a local Latino author named Ronny Flores. This promises to be a great tool for people who want to learn the art of positive thinking, offering us 8 powerful ways to not only think of what we want, but also create a successful plan to get it. To tell us more with us this morning is the author of The Power of How Much You Want It, Ronny Flores. Good morning.
Good morning,
Welcome
Edith.
to Centro.
Thanks for the invitation.
You're very excited. This is your very first book, Ronny.
Yes.
What can you tell us about it?
Well, motivation is what drove me to, well, first of all, made the biggest impact in my life, motivation. It took me from a life of just the usual to live a life of more enthusiasm and desire to be healthier and more successful and just live better.
Talk to us about the special breathing exercise that you have.
Well, first of all, stress is a reality of life these days. It's well known that stress can lower the body's ability to combat illness. Stress also accelerates aging, and so one good way to help ourselves is to learn better breathing techniques. And so by breathing better, we improve the blood and the oxygen circulation in our bodies, and that in turn improves us overall in the sense of health, but also disciplined breathing has an effect in improving our concentration, the mind focus when we choose the tasks that we want to take on. It's a good way to improve the discipline and the willpower.
To quiet our minds is what you said in the book. In order for us to just, we need to slow ourselves down. And obviously the best way to do it is through breathing, correct?
Yes, breathing, meditation, definitely.
I want to go straight to the 8 powerful tools that you have here on chapter 13. Number 1, you said reason. We need to have a reason. Talk to us really quickly about that.
Yes, a reason is important because it is where we decide what situation or condition in our lives is that we want to change, that we want to make different.
An objective is number 2.
Objective is the alternative to the reason. So once we identify what reason we have to make change, what does that change look like? What does that objective look like? What is it ideally how we want to live that situation in our lives?
You actually say number 3 is we need to have an initiative.
Well, initiative is next, because once we have reason and objective, we need to take action. We need to get up and get working on our plan.
Powerful tool number 4, you said strategy.
Strategy. We need to have a plan.
Yes.
Anything that gets accomplished in life is done first by having a plan and a strategy on how we're going to accomplish that objective.
Number 5, you say we need to have some courage.
Courage is important because it's easy to live life in our comfort zone, in what we're accustomed to, what the habitual way of life. And so to step out of that, we need to have courage in order to step out into something new.
But then at the same time, you said we need to have compassion.
Yes, compassion toward ourselves in particular, because we're going to run into obstacles and doubts and worries, and we need to be compassionate toward ourselves so that in those moments of doubt, we are kind to ourselves so we can continue to go forward.
And a lot of times I know that we're actually very hard on ourselves.
Correct.
Yes, yes. You say number 7 is motivation.
Well, that's what the book is about in essence.
Yes.
And it's basically finding ways, whether it's through reading books like this and finding sentences that uplift you, that make you feel better, enthusiastic about life, about whatever it is that you do. That's what motivation does for you.
The last one, determination. We need to be determined to get out there and get it done, right?
Well, we will run into difficulties, obstacles, and despite those obstacles, we need to have the determination to continue to go forward until we reach our destination or fulfill our objectives.
Thank you so much for coming by. It's a great book, great tool. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies.